Hello, I'm going to show you how to make some raspberry lamingtons. No, they're not jelly cakes. Honestly, classic. You can't beat it. That raspberry jelly flavour is iconic. Yum. Would make again. Would make nearly every week. So what you want to do is make your vanilla cake the day before. It is so hard to dip if you're trying to do a same day baked cake. So this is my vanilla cake recipe baked into an 8-inch tin. That is going to be linked in the description below if you want to see how to make it as well. And first up, make your jelly. And I'm going to use 1 cup of boiling water just to dissolve it first. Get a whisk in there. And then I'm just going to use another cup of tap water, and that way it'll just cool down a little bit faster. So we don't want the jelly to set completely. We want to use it at like an egg white consistency. I'm going to get this into the fridge and check it quite often. Don't want it to set really firm around the outside and then be liquid in the middle. Okay, into the fridge. Oh. So this cake has been at room temperature overnight, and what we want to do now while the jelly is setting is slice it and place it into the fridge to firm up, and then when it's cold it's easier to dip. So I'm going to cut this into 9, so 3 by 3. You could use a ruler too if you wanted to be really accurate, and just cover the tops of those. Pop these into the fridge for as long as it takes the jelly to set. Okay, so I have my cake in the fridge firming up. The jelly is setting too. So in this time, you also want to make your raspberry coulis. I have another video for that if you want to watch it. The link will be in the description. Yeah, so you can get the ball rolling, get everything nice and prepped, and then when you go to dip your lamingtons, you are ready to go. Okay, so that's actually been about 2 hours now. The jelly is very wobbly. You want it to be an egg white consistency. If it's any more set than this, the cake won't absorb any of the jelly. Okay, so this can get quite messy. You want to have a little station ready. So we have our nice looking cakes, and you want to use one hand for dipping and then your other hand to roll it in the coconut. Drown it in the jelly for a couple of seconds. In, drown, flip, another drown, up, tiny shake, and into the coconut. Okay, so it's time to decorate now. I have my stabilised whipped cream here. If you want to learn how to make it, there is another video and the link is in my description. I'm going to now take the centres out of these lamingtons, so then we have space to fill it with raspberry coulis. Get a serrated knife and just cut a square out of each one, and just get your knife in and just scoop it up. So the traditional way is to have like 2 shorter lamingtons sitting on top of each other and filling the center with cream and jam, but I just like doing it this way. It's easy, it's yum, the lamington can't slide, so yeah, what's to hate about it? Nothing, unless you're in my Facebook comments. Honestly, the amount of times people have called these a jelly cake, so who cares? Like, yeah, maybe people do call them jelly cakes. Like, I literally don't care. I'm making lamingtons. Eat these centers, do whatever you want with them.
Shelf them.
I didn't say that. Okay, I've got this raspberry coulis here that we've made earlier. Just do big scoop right in the center. So the lamingtons on the website have like a rocher of cream and white chocolate shards, but I wanted to use a petal tip and do a zigzag. So I'm going to use a large petal tip. I'm going to get all of that whipped cream in. So squeeze, and then zigzag right over. I like to do a couple of drops of coulis on top as well, just as decoration. So I'm just crushing over these fresh dried raspberries. So I like to pull the little violas apart and put them in 3 spots. All of these recipes are on my website as well. So the vanilla cake, raspberry coulis, how to stabilise whipped cream. And we make them in the bakery all the time. They are always so popular. See heaps of that raspberry coulis there. It's so yum. Honestly, classic. You can't beat it. Sweet. Well, we're done for the day then. Don't forget to subscribe or else. No, I need some. And also let me know if you'd like to see me make something else. Then I can do that. See ya.